Good morning, everyone. Hello, guys. Good morning. Remember to write your name and the group. Can you hear me? Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Yes. Just mark a yes. Say yes if you can hear me. Perfect. Thank you. Rene? Okay, guys. Don't forget to write your name and the group. It is very important. It is your assistance today. All right. Very good. I can see. So it is Rene, Dante, Laura, Gaitan, Andrea Sandoval, Mauricio, Kevin, uh, Flor, great. Alejandro Ibarra, Valeria, Itzel, Jose Francisco, Angela Flores, Gloria. Okay. Uh, Miranda, very good. Okay. Anyway, we're going to continue today with part of the Unit 8, the section of study skills. You need remember to have your book at hand. Yes, here it is. Page. Well, I will tell you the page, but before I want to show you the expression for the day. Let me see. Because I can take the distance because of my this thing is it's not that I listen something, but it's because I have the microphone over here, and I think the sound is better. Let me see who else is in here. Is okay? There is Flor, Valeria, Kevin, Angela, Gloria, Miranda, Alfredo. I mean that's Edson, Ariadna. Okay. Remember to tell everyone if you have contact with them, tell them to wake up early. Yes, and to be try to be part of the class. It is essential, right, to keep yourself busy. I know, we know that mm, it is a difficult time because we have lots of stress. Yes, not going to school maybe, but that doesn't mean that you are free at all. You have to be enclosed in your house, and then that causes stress because it's just that you can't go out to the streets or to the park or just go to a leisure place. It's important to stay home, and then that enclosing causes you stress that you have to learn to manage, because otherwise then it can cause certain problems, attitude problems, conductual problems. Yeah, so we need to transfer all that energy that we have accumulated in our brain, in our body, by working the mind. This is take a book and begin reading, studying, analyzing. Yes, all the class that the teachers are giving you in these days, it's very important. I mean, they are telling you what activities to keep it in great shape, right? So you have to do some working out, do some exercise. That's the important here. Yes, it's what you do with your head, with your thinking. Yes. Now, as I say, it is important to tell the others to come here and try to focus on the class. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna start with this the expression of the day. The expression of the day is uh, Jorge Marquez is there. Luis, someone else. Okay. Waking up early. You know what happened to me? Something funny. Let me tell you. But first, let me show you this. This is today's expression. Today's expression. Write three sentences, and this is beat beat the bushes. What does that mean? Beat the bushes. To find your objective, your goal, right? For example, what is the most difficult thing to find these days? Well, that depends on the people, right? For example, some people are having problems now finding food, right? Finding money, finding time for leisure time, right? And what happens here? Sometimes some people are finding trouble in or are having troubles in finding some kind of articles that they might need, like medicine, for example. Uh, for example, remember when at the beginning of this pandemic thing, there was a problem with all the things that had to do with antibacterial things, right? Yes, you know, that thing that contain alcohol, sprays, or gel, or whatever, right? Okay, finding a bottle of gel at the beginning, it was very hard. You had to beat the bushes, right? Why beat the bushes? I mean, you had to look hard for it. And I remember that I had to go to many stores, many pharmacies in order to find one little bottle of the gel for the bacterial, right? So that was very hard. For example, now in this moment, if you want to look for I mean, for a job, many people are losing the jobs. It's hard to find a company that can hire you, yes, so they can give you a salary. Maybe if you're a doctor, they are hiring some doctors or nurses in some hospitals, and they are giving you some extra pay, right, some extra check, yes, which is okay. Now, beat the bushes is when you have to make an extra effort, yeah, you make an extra effort in order to find what you want, something very difficult. For example, if you want to buy some articles that are from the 1970s, 1980s, right? If you make collections, for example, toy collections, video games collections, right? Something that is very old, you really need to look very hard, very deep in the profundities of the, I don't know where, right? Where can you find it? Okay, let me see. Uh, yeah, no problem. This is from Andrea Sandoval. In case that you don't have the chance to do it today, the sentence, do it tomorrow or do it the next day. But the important is that you analyze the sentence. This material is for you. Is for you, so you increase that capacity of communication. I will be giving you one sentence or one expression once in a while or every day, right? So, but when you have the chance, quickly you send it to me and practice. It's not only right, and it's not only, okay, let me do my homework for the teacher so I make that teacher happy. No, is uh, use the sentence, use the expression for yourself, make it part of your vocabulary, make it part of your language. Yes, that's what I want. It's not just a word, it's not just a sentence. Yes, it's what many people don't understand. It's not homework. My class is not for homework only. Is the participation, is the communication that you have that ability. Now I can't hear you. It's something that I don't like here now, but sooner or later I will see you, yes, and we will keep in touch one more time in order to make the physical communication, yes, face-to-face communication, and then you will have the chance to participate more. Now, that doesn't mean that you just practice with me. That means that you have to find the practice everywhere with your parents, if your parents speak English, with your brothers, sisters, or just watching TV, watching news, international stuff, that you can use it for yourself. The English school is not just here with me. I'm not all you can have. I mean, there is plenty of more. Okay. Now, let me see. So we have the sentence, the expression. Ay, I made a mess here. Okay. Now, if for the time finishes, because we have only 7 minutes. Yes, this is the time for 7. Now, this is what we have. Okay. We have the lights. This is what we have. Here it is. I will read it for you, but you follow it. It says, 8th grade, April 27th, page 139, study skills. What is the study skills about? Well, I think we talked about the last class. It says creative. If you look at the book, we have to find the creativity, like the case. It was the case of the bicycles here, right? This is there are many ways to express ideas, not just one word, right? But what we want is that I give you one word, yes, and with any of the four words, you can express an idea. Find a way. Find a here. Look at the book, page 139 here, page 139 in the study skills here, and then it says right there. It says. Um, Okay, right there it says in the number one, example number one, why are stories important? And then what you have to do is choose one of the words, yeah, they give you warnings, wisdom, community, or memory. The book gives you an example of a sentence says stories are important because they can bring a community together. This is express an idea of, according to the question, answer the question using one of the words. Not all the sentences have to say the same thing. I mean, but what is for sure is that they have to relate to the question you are being or you are receiving. This story is amazing because why? I mean, that's my why. What makes a good story? And then now they give us some stories. It says, what makes a good story? Well, my option was a good story makes me imagine fantastic places. Well, for some people, right? Yes, that's what people like. Depending on what you like the imagination, you like the fantastic places, you like everything like that. Yes, or maybe for you, what makes a good story? Maybe the action, maybe that it makes you cry, maybe that the story is it represents a challenge. Yes, in order to find maybe like a whodunit. What's a whodunit? A whodunit is like a story of detective stories, right? In which you have to look for an answer, discover the criminal, the killer, trying to discover who did something bad in the story, right? That's the idea, right? That's for the first example. Now, let me give you another example. The time is about to finish. We have only 3 minutes. Let me see if I can have something. This is okay. Well, one second. I'm going to give you only a second example. The second example is this. You will make the next, but I want you to do this here. This is the second. In the second in the book says, let me read the second. It says, what makes a good storyteller? It says, what makes a good storyteller? What's a storyteller? A storyteller is a person that is reading the story or is telling the story. Yes, they have been traditional through centuries, right? There are many people who dedicate to do that. Now people they tell stories, but they mostly read the stories. But here the important is what are the elements that makes a storyteller good. Then it says here, let me tell you, the passion. This is my example. Okay, you can do what you want. So the passion expressed uh, when reading a story makes a good storyteller. Maybe the passion when you are listening to that person and the person is trying to express the feeling, yes, from the story, yes. Maybe because of the intonation, maybe because the tone of voice, the pitch of the voice, maybe because of the personality of the storyteller, maybe the way the storyteller is dressing. Yes. Tomorrow I will give an example. How can you change your outfit? Yes, and telling a story. Yes, while you are dressing. The important is to catch the attention. What makes a storyteller good? Okay. Okay. What you have to do is finish this exercise. This exercise one. Finish the rest of the sentences. Fill it in the book. Yes. If you want this, I'm gonna leave the optional. If you want to send me the answers so I can check them, so I can read them, yes, fine. You don't need to send them to me. But register the answer in a book or in the USB. In this case, not necessary. But it would be okay that you finish this exercise. This is the exercise. Okay? Only answer the exercise one. Right. Finish. It's time. Yes, we cross 1 minute after the limit time. Okay. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. This is tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye.